So, researchers have shown that walking as low as 30 minutes a day can significantly reduce the risk of chronic illness. And there is no reason why you should not walk in the first place. It is easy, you can do it anywhere, and most importantly, as compared to any other form of exercise, walking has a highest return of investment. Okay, walking is good for health, I get that. But how do I develop this habit? Well, you can always go outside and start taking stroll every evening, but I'm pretty sure most of you won't do that. Or if you're like me, then you can get a fitness band like this, which will motivate you to take a walk every day and possibly form a habit. But do you really need a fitness band? How about using your smartphone as a fitness tracker? Will that work? Well, before we get into that, we will have to first understand how exactly does a fitness tracker work. So on the surface, a fitness band, or often called an activity tracker, is like a regular wristwatch. But instead of showing you the time, its primary function is to track your fitness related metrics like how much kilometer have you traveled, how much time did you spend sleeping, and how many calories have you burned. And it does all that with the help of several sensors that is put together inside this core. Now, what type of sensor does it have? Well, depending on the brand, there can be many of them, but the most common one is 3-axis accelerometer, which tracks how much distance have you traveled. And some other expensive one can also have a gyroscope to measure rotation, a altimeter to measure heights, and optical sensor to measure the pulses. So basically, these sensors collect information, then crunch it with the data you have already provided like age, body weight and height, etc. And then using some complex form of algorithm, they provide meaningful data out of it, like how many distance have you traveled or how many calories have you burned. Now, here is the interesting part. Most modern smartphones these days already have a built-in motion sensor, and since you carry your smartphone everywhere you go, you can easily use it as a fitness tracker. All you need is a right software. And guess what? It is also pre-installed on your smartphone. For instance, if you have an Android, then it will be a Google Fit app. Or if you own an iPhone, then look for the Apple's Health app. And once you have installed this application, you need to enter your physical details like age, height and body weight, etc. And that's it. You have to do nothing now. The app will run in the background and track every steps you have taken. And this is like set it for once and forget it forever. And anytime you want to see your activity, simply open the application and you will see all your steps and how much calorie have you burned. Now this is cool, right? But do you know what is more awesome? Well, you can also export your Google Fit data to other applications like MyFitnessPal or Habitable and then make more meaning out of your data. But this takes us to another interesting question. How accurate are this application? Well, to start with, your smartphone and a fitness tracker both have a similar kind of hardware. So on theoretical level, the output should be similar, right? But what about the practical situation? Well, to find the truth behind this, there was a study hosted by University of Pennsylvania, in which they took 14 participants and each were given a popular fitness band and a smartphones. And then they were asked to walk in the treadmill. And guess what was the result? Well, the final steps counted from the smartphones and fitness band were very similar, with just 5 to 6% of variation. But there is always a possibility that sponsor can manipulate the data. So I decided to conduct my own not so scientific experiment. And what I did is, for 20 days, I used both my fitness band and Google Fit app to record my steps and then plot down the result in form of graph. Now, as you can see, although there is a clear correlation between both of them, there is also a significant gap. So why is that? Well, you can explain it with two arguments. One, I don't keep my smartphone with me all the time like I do with the fitness band, and if I did that, the number of steps counted by my phone would definitely be higher. And two, since this fitness band is tied to my wrist, so even if I move a hand little bit, it will still count them as a step. But on the other hand, the phone is kept in my pocket, which will only count a step when I'm actually moving. So as a result, there is overcounting and the real steps counted by my fitness band should be little bit lower. And when we apply the error correction, you can clearly see that the difference between both graph shrinks. And what it means is the experiment was correct. You can use your smartphone as a fitness tracker. So, does it mean one should not buy a fitness tracker? Well, not exactly. The company selling the fitness band were already aware of the situation, and this is why they bundle their fitness band with a couple of other useful things like a sleep tracker, vibrational alarm, or even services like personal coach and pulse reader, etc. And then there are minor things like you cannot swim with your smartphone, but these fitness tracker, they are water resistant. So there is two things you should take out of this video. One, a early adopter or a tech enthusiast will always go for the fitness band since it has number of options, and this is exactly where the companies are targeting. And second, if you are an average user, then you can use your smartphone as a fitness band. It will do more than needed. Now, if you are an early adopter and looking for a fitness band for yourself, then here is a chance to get it for free. All you have to do is be a subscriber and click on the first link in the description. You will be redirected to new page where you can read all the terms and conditions of a giveaway and then fill the simple Google form. Apparently, this giveaway is only for Indians and I will announce the names after 24 hours on my social media page. Also hit the like button below if you find this video helpful. Let's see if we can cross 1000 likes. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. I make videos on tech tips and tricks that make daily life better. So it is all for now. It's Milan signing off, and like always, thanks for watching.